everyone, Scotty Collier, West Ham Fan TV, back again with your big match preview. Today I'm previewing the Stoke City versus West Ham fixture up at the Britannia Stadium, 3 o'clock kickoff on Saturday. A must-win game in my opinion. You know, a big 6-pointer. Stoke are going to be looking at this one as a game that they can win as well. Obviously, with us, great performances against Chelsea and Arsenal. 2 games unbeaten. Last time on the road, obviously, was that disappointing 2-1 draw with City. But the performance defensively was much, much better. We've then went on, got a win, got a decent draw last night as well. So there's a lot of confidence. We look much more organised. So as I said, we need to take that into this game and go there and get at least a point. You know, we've got to be aiming to get the win. But as I said, Stoke will be looking at this as well as a game that they can win. Stoke last time out lost 1-0 to Burnley. Their previous result was a 5-1 drubbing against Spurs. Their last home game, though, they did beat Swansea 2-1. So they'll take a bit of comfort in that. You know, it may give them a bit of confidence being back at home, but we'll have to wait and see. Both teams have only won 1 of their last 6 fixtures. Stoke do hold the upper hand over us. Obviously, we've only had 1 win in our last 10 games against Stoke. 5 of the last 6 games have been draws. So, you know, that's an interesting stat on that one. So, you know, it's going to be an interesting game. Last time the 2 sides met was a 0-0 draw. As I said previous to that, again, it was another draw. I think that was 1-1. I'm not 100% sure on that, but you know, there's a lot of draws been thrown in there. With us, obviously, we're yet to win away this season. Hopefully, we can change that. As I said, this is a game that we've got to be looking at to get 3 points. No disrespect to Stoke, but the way we've played in our last 3 games defensively, you know, we can't be going up there and getting beat. It's just, as much as you get these bonus points against the so-called bigger sides, you've got to be looking to beat the teams in and around you. And I just think if we don't go up there and get a result, you know, it's just, it takes the gloss off of 2 really good performances in my mind. You know, these are the games we've got to be aiming to win. Get ourselves out of that bottom 3, start clawing our way up the table, getting closer to that mid-table safety zone, and then, you know, it takes a bit of the pressure off as well. As I said, yet to win away this season, very, very worrying for me. You know, we need to start. We've got to make the London Stadium a bit of a fortress this season, as we're not picking up as many points on the road. But you know, as I said, we need to start getting points away from home against sides like Stoke City. So you know, it's going to be a tough one, but. You know, I'm confident going into this one. Injury-wise, when we look at Stoke, obviously they're missing Stephen Ireland. Kurt Zouma was forced off in the last fixture against Burnley. They're also without Rodriguez, who's sidelined through personal terms. Martins Indy could return, and they've got doubt over Glenn Johnson. For us, obviously, Sam Byram and Jose Font are both still missing. Fernandez and Cheku Kyoto, will be assessed Saturday morning to see whether they're fit enough to even make the bench. Ginger Collins is back. Winston Reid is also out, suspended after picking up his 5th booking late on against Arsenal. So it'll be interesting to see who comes in from there. You know, obviously we've got James Collins back at full fitness, but then again you've got Declan Rice. You know, another. You know, he got thrown in against City and did quite well in that game. Different kettle of fish when he's marking a player like Peter Crouch for Stoke, but you know, he's got to be well worth a shout in this one, especially that Collins hasn't played many games this season, so we'll have to wait and see on that one. I do expect Stoke to line up a 3-4-2-1 formation with Peter Crouch leading the line. Wimmer will probably come in to replace the injured Zouma. Danger men-wise, when we look at it, it's tough. You know, Peter Crouch can cause teams problems, we know, but he's not the Peter Crouch that he used to be. I'm going to look at Shaqiri as our main danger, you know, that we've got to keep an eye on. He's a very, very tricky customer. You know, he's a good free kick, very, very good player. So you know, he's going to be one to watch in this game for me. But as I said, I am confident going into this one. Normally, as I said, with the previews and the starting 11 shows, I normally ask you a question at the end of this show. for you to leave in the comments and then me to read out. Because I've got to film these two shows back to back, I'm not going to be able to do that on this one, so I do apologise. But I'm over the training ground, as you can hear. It's a bit echoey in here, of the Thames Ironworks boys. So I'm going to pull a few of them in after training and get their opinion on whether they think we should change our system. You know, in the sense of, you know, how defensive we have been, and whether Hernandez should start, because obviously Hernandez coming off the bench against Arsenal, smashed one into the crossbar. You know, very unlucky. The player you want in and around that 18-yard box when you need a goal is him, and he hits the bar late on. So, you know, do we bring him in to start this game and rest a couple of other players? You know, do we make changes, change the system a bit, go a bit more attacking? So I'm going to find, as I said, at the end of the starting 11 show, I'll be speaking to a couple of Thames Ironworks boys, find out what they want. Thank you very much for watching. Check out all our Arsenal fan cams, post-match reaction Arsenal. We will be up in Stoke on Saturday. Me and Nicky are travelling up, so come and find us after the game for a fan cam. Give us your opinions on everything West Ham related. There will be a post-match pint, not too sure whether it will be up Saturday night or Sunday morning, so keep your eye out for that. I should be back for my preview for the Arsenal Cup game, but I am going away on Sunday, so it's whether I can get the video over to the guys. But thanks very much for watching. One thing left to say, come on you irons.